Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel Pendleton, and today I'll be sharing with you a few items that really just kind of describe who I am as a person and will give you all a good idea of who I am and what to expect from me. These items are, my first item is a baseball glove. I'm going to tell you about how I started sports from a young age and grew to love them and kind of where I'm going with that now that I'm out of sports in college. My second item is this guitar and how I've also been in music since I was a young age and my love for that and what I do with that now. My third item is this Pyrex bowl, and it really kind of has a funny story behind it, and so I won't tell you too much about that right now. I'll kind of wait to get to the story to let you know about that. And then as an added bonus, right now I'm battling COVID and the flu at the same time, so I got this medicine bottle, and I'm apologize if I cough or sound sick. I'm going to try to do my best through this, but we'll see what happens. So my first item is this baseball glove. I started playing baseball in third grade, and I wasn't really huge on sports, but I grew into them. And then in junior high, I started playing football and track and basketball alongside baseball, and that's really whenever my love for sports began. And a funny story about that is football. I quit in the 10th grade. I quit the summer before 10th grade started because we had a 2-week dead period where we couldn't practice. And all the quarterbacks had to have all the plays memorized by the time we got back. And it was the day before we were supposed to be back, and I hadn't even looked at the playbook yet. So I called coach and told him that I was done with football, and that was in football for me. But then I continued playing baseball and throughout high school, and we had a good time. But our senior season got cut short because of COVID, but luckily we got to play about 7 games and go to a tournament, so it was a good way to go out. My second item is this guitar. I'm kind of learning to play it right now. I don't know too much, but yeah, the extent of my guitar knowledge isn't great yet, but one day I hope to be able to play it. But music's another thing I've been in since I was a little kid. My grandma played the piano very well, and whenever I was younger, I'd write down random notes on a piece of paper, and she would play them even though they made no sense whatsoever in the order that I put them. And I started playing the trumpet in the 5th grade because my elementary school required us to play an instrument, and I carried that into junior high and high school, and I was pretty good at that. I made all-region most of my years there, and all-region jazz and stuff like that. And then I quit in the 11th grade because I decided I would rather sit in the student section at football games than be down on the field. But I kind of took about 2 years off music, and now I'd like to be able to learn how to play this, and I'm trying to learn that. My third item is this Pyrex bowl, which itself doesn't have much significance, but whenever I was in the 4th grade, it was our Christmas party at school, and I had volunteered to bring the Pyrex bowl to make pancakes in because we had a breakfast for Christmas. And I was on my way out of school, and one of my friends asked me if I wanted to come over to his house and play basketball with him. And I really didn't want to go, and my ride was there. So he was walking back inside to find his friends, and I was walking to my car as fast as I could, and I wasn't looking at the ground, and I tripped and fell, and a big piece of the Pyrex bowl got stuck in my hand. I had to go to the hospital and get taken out. It created a scar right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Put it up a little closer. Maybe you can. In the shape of a smile. And at the time, it was really painful and wasn't that great of a memory, but since then, every time I look at my hand now, I think of putting a smile on my face and trying to put a smile on people's faces around me as well. So it serves as a great reminder just to be happy and try to make life as easy as possible for yourself and everyone around you. So these have been 3 things that describe me, who I am as a person, and what I want to do in the future in a way. And I look forward to hearing y'all's speeches too. I think there's going to be a lot of interesting stuff in them, and thank you for listening to mine.